say goodbye to the V2 look. We're gonna do 100 numbered and signed posters for this Friday's drop. Bunch of these in stock, so you got them in maroon Evo color, and then you've got them in a dark grayish color. So I guess V2, V3, yeah. We also have dad hats and we have banners. So on Friday, the first 100 orders get a free jet tag, and then everybody gets a free decal. Let's kill it tomorrow. I want to be so busy packing orders I can't even film a video. Bye. Bye, children. Got my E85. Drove about 100 miles today. Stop to get some food. You already know we gotta be in the no ding squad, baby. Hey, hey, look at that. That means no dings, boy. Corner spot, no ding squad. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, we used half a tank of gas getting here. That's sick. All right, can I get in? Can I get in without just destroying my bumper? Yikes. Oh, we did it. Yes. We did it. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, we're back at Trackstar. Today is the day. Ethan didn't say hi, but that was Ethan.
I've been going. I got here at 7:55 this morning because we pulled the trans out of a GTR and put it back in this morning.
Wow. He's got some good butt sweat going on. What's up, Cody? What's up, brother?
How you doing?
All right. Oh, here she is. We just went to ATK to do the dyno video. This made actually a lot more horsepower than I thought it would. Very excited about that. But today, we're finally getting started and we're gonna be putting the fully built LS3 into the 350Z. We have basically a week to get this car done, which is kind of frightening, but I think we got it. Actually, we got it. So we can go ahead and see if that fits. Looks like it lines up.
So it does look like this kit, it was intended to use all of that.
CD clutch, everything. Cool.
Yep.
Dude, just check this out though. Everything is brand new. Ethan, double check the water pump bolts. They're hand tight only. Just look how pretty this is. Nice new oil pan. CNC. This is just cool, but too bad nobody will ever see it. It's like Legos, but big boy version. There's no like official PDF or anything to tell us exactly how to do this. So we know how the plate goes, and then you had it on the trans, lined up with.
There's some options, you know, as far as like that dowel could go there or it could go there. I guess like maybe the plate is the same for the CD09 versus the older ones, and
so we're just having to figure some stuff out right now. And as soon as we get this figured out, the flywheel on, the clutch and everything, it'll pretty much go on.
Yeah. There, yes, they align. There.
That's a line?
Yeah, there it goes. Boom, boom.
Sweet.
So.
Wow!
114.
114, dude.
Pretty quiet.
All right, this is a decimal. 116. Damn, that's weak, dude. Make a good noise, dude. That was like 3, man. What the hell?
I think I saw 127, didn't I?
Wow. I think I heard 127. That was. I need one of these.
Has anger behind it.
Oh God, she thick as. Oh, she's so good looking, dude. Out running errands. Ethan needs Dr. Pepper so that he can continue to work. We needed Loctite, so I'm just out here doing that, which is fine because I now have AC. I would like to say something though. Something as simple as asking how somebody's. So like, I just got out of O'Reilly. Something as simple as asking how their day went, or just simply smiling at them, or just like having a friendly conversation with them. That can literally make somebody's day. Like I can make or break somebody's day. I've noticed that anytime that I'm talking to an employee or I have a waiter or waitress and I'm just like nice, I'm smiling at them, like I'm making sure like if I smile at them, ask them how their day was, use their name, like I see their mood go from like to almost instantly. It might seem weird for some of you guys to do that, but honestly, like it's the little positive things that can change, that could possibly literally change somebody's life. That's what I live for. And Boost. I live for that and Boost. Oh, here we go. Ethan, I got you some Spider-Man Dr. Pepper. Hey, y'all stay cool.
Hey, be good, bro. Take care of yourself.
You too. Man, Ethan, you better be thankful I got you some Spider-Man Dr. Pepper. to clarify, you said you just watched a video.
Yeah, we watched
of
a video.
some channel that was doing a LS to CD09 on a
It
Z.
even had the ISR logo on the top, so I thought, okay, this will be good. But definitely people need to see this video because
So
the plate is shown the wrong way. And he does say in the video, hey, the plate's wrong, but if you just click through the video like in, you know,
So this is correct. This is correct.
This is now
how it's supposed to be
correct,
motor.
and you can tell for sure because the button head bolts that are going to be recessed, you see that they have that recess spot.
That's neat.
So if the plate's flipped the other way, then there's no point in that recess.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
that's what gave me kind of pause. And then also, I mean, you can definitely tell this starter will not, if that was over there, it will not go there. And
Yeah.
but it does fit nicely in here now with it that way.
Nice. If anybody's ever going to do a CD09 LS, it
This
should be.
is the way that it needs to go on.
That's how it goes. Wait, dude, I didn't even see this. Look at that shirt, bro. Look at that. Man. Okay, so Ryan has this awesome new A6400. So I have an A7S too that I've been using, and I haven't actually been using it lately. But I absolutely love and I miss the Sony stuff. This one, the big thing I hated about the Sony is it didn't have a flip up. I couldn't see what was going on, and now there's a screen back there. I can use all my lenses that I have. Man, I know there's got to be some photographers that follow me. If any of you guys wants a, if any of you guys wants an A7S II, I'm gonna sell mine because I want that camera. It's just so light. It's just so light and fluffy and just I look better on this camera too. I don't even look good on this camera, guys. But for real, if you want an A7S II, I'll sell you it because now I want that camera.
Shoes away, and the Allen head gets stuck every time. All right.
So we got word that the drive shaft is getting finished up today. So what this motor is gonna do is it's going to push the trans back a little bit. You're gonna need to modify the drive shaft for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the drive shaft out. Hey man, I can't reach up there. What are you doing? I'm gonna start getting this done. So let me get this out. I need to actually get my diff out as well because I need Susie to go ahead and weld it. So get that sucker out of here, brother. Uh-oh. She's coming. She's coming down. All right. Who wants my, I was gonna say a weird thing, but I didn't. So we're gonna need to disconnect the shifter assembly because that has to move back. And then the trans has to come back a wee bit. Actually, we can just go ahead and disconnect this right here. This whole thing is going to actually end up getting redone with this right here. So this right here is gonna adapt to that trans, and then this is going to be the shifter thing that goes through the car. It's gonna look nice and good. I love the interior of this car. I love the interior of this car. I love the way it sits. I love the way it drives. And I'm super excited to be doing all this like so clean. I want to say that this build I'm doing how I should have done my Lexus in the first place. Keeping interior pieces, keeping radio, keeping AC. Let's go ahead and take my little switch out. I won't need that switch anymore because GM ECU gang. Just in case you don't know if you're neutral, go ahead and just shake the whole transmission real quick. God, it's so pretty. It's torque to Ethan spec.
We are gonna
What is Ethan spec? Is it 1 grunt?
Yeah.
2 grunts? About to go into the car, but for some reason the clutch housing is like spaced a little bit. You guys can see it. It's kind of hard to see, but there you go. You can notice there's like a little space.
That's a little bit more than I feel comfortable with.
For
just
sure.
Torque down, yeah. I want to avoid a permanently clutch engaged scenario.
Yeah. So without the clutch actually in there, the disc itself, it's flush. This thing is very thick. I mean, this is a thick, humongous fidget spinner. So we're gonna try and. I just got a call from Eric from Action Clutch, and he said all we have to do is torque it down. We were just being cautious because not being able to control whether the clutch engages or disengages is not an ideal situation ever.
We're also in a time crunch where if this doesn't work right now,
it's not going to
we're
work.
in trouble, yeah.
Yes. What's up, dude?
You guys just missed all the fun parts.
Yeah, we're about to, it's kind of like about to go in-ish. Clutch is on, we're gonna go one step forward. Do we just touch hands?
Yeah, a little.
Ooh.
So,
Which would be your side? Your side.
no.
Yes. Attempt number 1 is underway. I'm assuming the trans might have to get pushed back a little bit We're really just trying to make sure that everything fits, and I want a nice thumbnail of an LS in my Z for the flex, and that's what I care about today.
Matt, do you have any guarantee against, like, if I just dropped it on the ground right now? I mean, with that.
Half an inch, 3/4 of an inch off. If I can push. No, we're on the line.
Okay, maybe I need to just come up a tiny bit.
Yeah.
All right, we learned what we needed to learn. The trans is going. We know the trans is supposed to move back, so we were just making sure.
Yeah,
now,
got touchy?
and we got touchy there. So now we have to.
Oh, we got a lot of touchy.
Hey, look at that. What a
Cool.
guess, Ethan. We gotta shave that down. The trans is gonna have to move back, so which means I need to disconnect it from the shifter linkage assembly. I did most of it in there, but there's a little bit on the bottom under the car we need to do. So we're gonna lift the car up and then disconnect it, move it back. All right, so this is the stock mount for the shifter. And so what we're gonna now do is change it and use this. It's gonna go like this. Since the trans doesn't move back, this has to move forward so it retains the stock shifter location. Very cool stuff.
It's kind of there.
Okay, we did some of the fab work. Now we gotta give it a good stab. We're just gonna put the entire motor and trans combo into the car and hope that works. With a little bit of love and a lot of dudes. We gotta figure it out.
But not good love.
Here's the look of the motor before it all goes in. Motor and trans together. This is a beautiful piece that hopefully will never be seen out of the car again.
I like that.
You know, I'm trying to have, optimism.
That may need to be angled.
Oh, watch out, no, go down.
We need to go driver's side.
Your foot's about to get hit.
We need to go driver's side.
We're hitting a line. We're hitting a line with the trans.
You might need to lower just a tad.
It should help me out. Help us out. Once I do this.
Okay, so we update. The motor is in. We got the motor mounts on, but now the trans is sagging a lot. So what we need to do is take the new mount and put it on there so that we can kind of take the stress off the motor. But the LS3 is officially in, and it's beautiful. It literally looks like it just should be in the car. You know?
Definitely sitting low,
It's
definitely
like there's more room here than a
Yeah, I still
VQ.
can't get that nut on right
More power in here than a VQ.
now.
I like it.
It's done.
It's awesome to be able to have a kit that's just so swappable and usable out here, but I will say that ISR there's no instructions for this kit at all, so we've been kind of having to eyeball and trying to like figure stuff out all day long. And we just got the motor in, and it turns out the motor mounts, even though they look identical, are just different enough to where they're basically on the wrong side. They need to be flip-flopped and then turned upside down. So yeah, we've got to redo that. Moving these, switching these around, come on, focus. Flipping those around like we're supposed to is going to basically move the motor back like probably two and a half more inches, which is also going to put this onto this. So the whole thing's going to continuously move back. Obviously, it obviously needs to move back because this is nowhere even close to the factory shift hole. So whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It obviously needs to move back
Oh,
like
yeah.
3 inches.
For
So
sure.
it is wrong for sure.
Okay.
We pissed and puked a little bit of trans fluid, but at least the car is now a heavier paperweight with a V8 in it today. Again, this all is supposed to be done in a week. Done, tuned, everything. So want to be optimistic here, very confident that we can go ahead and make it. So either way, no matter what, I will still make it down to Houston. So plan on seeing me at round 3 of Lone Star Drift. Round 3 of Lone Star Drift, I will be there. I might just like trailer my Evo, or just take my Evo, or maybe like trailer my SC or something. So I don't know. I'll plan on being down there no matter what. You like you like your Spider-Man Dr. Pepper, by the way? I meant to ask.
I'm not partial to any whatever it's on the
I know,
Dr.
but
Pepper
like
can.
I figured it'd be a fun one for you. You know what I mean? See you guys later. Oh no! Somebody's better do a burnout. Yeah! Woo! America! He had traction control on. Oh man, I should race him. Oh, what a day. We're back. I used almost a full tank of E85 to get to Ethan's and back, and that's really awesome. Man, I really wish I had the time and desire to work on this thing. And what really upsets me is whenever the Z is done, I think it's just going to completely invalidate this car. which is a huge bummer, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't build this car as well as I could have whenever when I built it, so you know, I pay the consequences. Ethan is an amazing tuner, guys. I want you guys to hit him up if you're in the Dallas DFW area and you need a tune for literally any car. You can do any car. Ethan's an incredible tuner, so make sure you hit him up. Don't bring him a broken car, please, because then he'll be mad at me. Bring him a car that works, that needs to be tuned. If you want it to be fast and you want a good tune, go to Trackstar Motorworks. I'm just gonna end off on what I had, for my daily advice, I'm gonna end off on what I had said earlier. Dude, just being kind to people just goes so far. So you could literally make or break somebody's day, or sometimes somebody's life. Like some people just are so on edge. It's like encountering a nice person literally could like bring them off of the edge. You never know what your simple, kind actions could do. So make sure every action that you do out of kindness as much as possible. Like you don't know the little things that you do, how big they can affect people. Everybody have an awesome day. I'm gonna be so incredibly busy the next week, but I'm really excited to get this done, and I'm thinking we can get it. See ya. I got 2 videos for you, boys. I'm so tired I can't even talk straight. I got 2 videos for you. I almost blew the motor on. I'm pretty sure on the Evo, dude. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna blow this motor pretty soon. Why did I say that? That's a horrible thing to say.